What is up, and is going on, guys? Simpzy here, and today for you I have another episode of my FIFA 14 Barcelona career mode. In today's episode, before I even get into today's episode, fucking go watch last episode. There's been so much has happened, because you might be thinking, this episode wouldn't make sense if you haven't gone and watched it, so fucking go watch it. So, obviously, in the January transfer window, in the last episode, we managed to sign 5 new players. So, firstly, let's just talk about what happened. I sold Robert Lewandowski to PSG for 130 million, and I also sold Diego Costa for 65 million to Tottenham Hotspur. So that freed up a fucking heap of money. Obviously, because I was doing well in the Champions League and obviously in the Cups, I was already accumulating money before we hit January, before we even made profit. So I did manage to sign Gareth Bale for 80 million from Real Madrid, and then I also signed the top goal scorer, who is actually Luis Suarez, who is I went in for 70 million. And that's not the thing. Before I acquired those two big signings, I signed Eden Hazard for 20 million plus Pedro, Griezmann for 25 million, and in the dying hours of the January transfer window, I did sign Marco Reus for 13 million plus Andrés Iniesta. But this is my first match actually playing with Gareth Bale and Suarez. They did, I think Suarez scored in his debut. It was against Real Betis, but I did simulate the match. In today's episode, guys, we have two matches. We have a home match against Valencia, obviously, and then later on in the episode, we have a match against Sevilla. So I can't wait to bring you this episode. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be interesting to see if Gareth Bale, Luis Suarez, and Messi can kind of gel as a side. It's going to be very interesting to see how this develops. In the last episode as well, I forgot to mention that we did have a match against Atletico. We ended up winning 4-3. So that was a really fucking intense match, to say the least. We're trying to get one goal. I don't know how the fuck we didn't score that. It just kept on getting blocked by defenders. But Messi's hunting for the ball, manages to steal it from the defender. Gareth Bale scores on his official debut for me. Gareth Bale starts off the scoring, and I was thinking, fucking hell. Fucking hell. I was like, oh shit, this is going to go fucking ham, having Gareth Bale. Obviously, I did change up the squad in the last episode. We are playing Marco Reus and Eden Hazard. So, look at that goal from Gareth Bale, hitting it with his right foot, and I'm so surprised that Real Madrid let me sign two of their top players. It's fucking mental. When you think about it, if you had an option to swap Robert Lewandowski and Diego Costa for Gareth Bale and Suarez, that's basically where the majority of the funds came from, you wouldn't give it a second chance. Unfortunately, there Cesc Fabregas does a spectacular piece of positioning, but he manages to fucking sky Marco Reus with a nice little pass on. But I have no idea how he didn't make that 2-0. We're trying to get another one back, obviously. We're doing well. We're dominating Valencia. We've got one goal up on them. Gareth Bale with a nice interception. Finds Suarez. And then also finds Messi. Takes a touch. Nearly just sprays it wide of the crossbar. He took a nice little dink. But unfortunately, we couldn't get on the score sheet. Suarez, eager to get his first goal with the club. He's already scored 10 with Barca. He's got that weird little red glove, which is interesting. Neymar, who I'm playing as a winger, manages to just lose the ball to Cesc Fabregas, backing though it's okay. Whips it into Messi, and Gareth Bale's just on outside the box. He's trying to get back on his left foot. He finds Marco Reus. Cesc Fabregas looks free, but Marco Reus cuts back in, does the fake, puts it in the bottom right, but unfortunately, the Valencia goalkeeper is on hand to save it. Gareth Bale trying to get onto his right foot, or his left foot, sorry, but he manages to hit it with his left. He tried to get on his left foot, but he hit it with his right. It confused me, but it didn't accumulate to nothing. So Suarez, with a nice little positioning from Messi's pass, managed to score his first goal officially for me for the club, and ends up making 2-0 against Valencia. The two Real Madrid boys end up scoring in this match, Gareth Bale and Suarez. So it was a nice piece of tackling past the Valencia goalkeeper. Messi manages to find Suarez, and Suarez, the clinical finisher, is only going to do one thing. He's going to put that shit in the back of the net. Messi's trying to get something on here. Eden Hazard manages to get the ball, but he does get, we do give away a foul. Messi, just fucking Messi with he's just so fucking quick. He manages to intercept them so quickly, and unfortunately, that could have been an amazing goal. Just like the amazing tackle, really just like a massive turnover, to be quite frank. But we end up winning 3-2. But so far, it looks like the team is gelling well. Obviously, I'm playing the 3-4-1-2. We got Suarez, Messi up front, followed by Gareth Bale at centre forward. I don't think I'm going to change this formation. They are gelling quite well, as I was saying. But now, seeing as that Suarez and Gareth Bale are gone, probably Ronaldo is probably going to win the Ballon d'Or because obviously we have a lot more goal scorers and they have to really rely on him. I'm not too sure if Benzema still plays for Real Madrid. I probably should check up on that. So obviously I've got Neymar and Hazard on the wings as my two centre mids. They're more like a holding centre mid. They're not so centre defensive. I've got Cesc Fabregas and Marco Reus. Now Marco Reus can play as a left mid, a striker, and a cam. I have him in the midfield, but the thing is, like, Hazard and Neymar can't push to the middle, but he kind of can. Obviously, we've got my solid back three with Dani Alves, PK, and Jordi Alba, and then we have the beast Manuel Neuer. So we've got a lot of reserves to bring on as well. And the names of Griezmann, Sergio Busquets. We've just got Ronald fucking Dino. Like, we've got so many good players, and I can't wait to bring you the rest of the season. I'm having a lot of fun with this Barcelona career mode. Like I said at the very start, it's turning up to be one of my most favourite career modes. Obviously, you can't rule Real Madrid and Manchester United career mode, which is just fucking incredible. But guys, make sure to leave a like if you're enjoying the series. A little like does really go a long way. I put a lot of effort into these videos, and just showing a little bit of appreciation is fantastic. So, I might talk about future career modes. We are in the 8th episode, so I would say this series is probably going to go for no more than 15 episodes. So we're coming to the final stages, but we can kind of see the end of the light of the tunnel. But we haven't quite here yet. But obviously, you have 3 options with this career mode. I can do Season 2 of the Barcelona career mode, which is, we have a lot of fucking good players, and I don't really know who we're going to sign. We'll probably sign Ronaldo in the next one, but we'll just have to see about that. I could do Season 2 of the Manchester City career mode. Luis Suarez running ragged around the whole defense, just manages to not score. Luis Suarez is just such an incredible player. He's just so more energetic than Robert Lewandowski, I feel. I feel like Messi was kind of like the playmaker, and then for some reason, I don't know why, Robert used to just pick up all his assists. I bought him for his goal scoring ability, not really his assists, but anyway, whatever. You need goals, you need people to pick up to assists, regardless. Eden Hazard blasts a incredible goal. And yeah, that's his right foot, slaps it there. It was a really good goal to make it 1-0 just before half time, because I was kind of sweating over Sevilla. We did have a good match in the last episode, but we need to consistently keep on winning matches and not look like a bunch of mercenaries. So, as I was saying, Season 2 of the Manchester City career mode, or Season 7 of the Manchester United career mode. If I don't do Season 7 of the Manchester United career mode, I think I might give it a break. Or there's obviously that wild card where I could play as anyone. I could go play as Chelsea, I could go play as Liverpool, Arsenal. We've still got Atletico Madrid to do, but I probably wouldn't do that back to back. I don't really like doing leagues back to back, or certain players. Borussia Dortmund could be a thing, but the thing is, I have played with Robert Lewandowski in this career mode. But once again, the thing is, I've only played for him half in this career mode because we did sell him in January. So obviously Dortmund are a little different. It's in the German league, and he'd probably be more comfortable with his team. Oh, and Marco Reus as well. So I totally forgot about him. But there's only a certain amount of top tier players, and if you're going through playing all the top clubs, you're obviously going to clash with players. But Gareth Bale there with a nice finesse makes it 2-0. Eden Hazard obviously started off the scoring, and Gareth Bale is adopting to life at Barcelona. It's really fucking good. So we ended up winning there 2-0, and it was a really fucking good win. So guys, we're coming to the end of the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. Make sure to leave a like on this video, and above all, you go out and have a fantastic rest of the day. Make sure you fucking do. Thank you very much, guys. Simpzy out.